Energy Manager Stock Market. There's a new feature on the PC version. It should be on the mobile version also. You go to the lower right. You do have to reload the game if you're already logged in. And over here it says stock, and you click on that. And then over here it says IPO not yet performed. I'm going to do check requirements. And it shows that I meet the requirements and that I have to pay 3.7 million. And my stock code is going to be cheap B. And it has my stock value. So I'm going to hit perform IPO. See how my stock value has been going up. I have 50,000 shares. Now, I'm just going to make it clear, based on the other games that they have, like Airline Manager 4, the stock market is just for fun. You're not going to make a lot of money. You cannot transfer money to other people. When you sell your stock, you don't receive money from anyone. The only thing you can do is buy someone else's stock, and if it goes up, sell it at a profit. However, based on the other games, it took me months to make millions of dollars, and I had like 200 planes. I only had to depart one plane, and I would have made the same amount of money. And it's probably going to be the same with this game because the stock prices are just too low. So we've got over here, we've got investments, investors. No one has invested yet because I just started. So what I usually do is I buy people that are at $1. Let's see how this works. Going to click search the market. And I'm going to click on value. See, these are the budget companies. I'm just going to randomly click on one. We see we got some trades over here. And the reason why I buy the cheap ones is because if they go out of business, you're really not going to lose anything. However, this player is not really heavily invested. So there's no available shares because everyone else has the same idea, to buy at the bottom end of the market. And it looks like if you buy at the top end, you're going to have the same problem. The guys that are at the top end, remember the game just started, are probably going to be actively working. So I don't see any shares, and it looks like there's no way to go to the next page. So it looks like you're going to have to randomly buy stocks. I don't see an easy way to locate a company that has shares available. It doesn't make sense to list all these zero-share companies. They should change it so that when you do buy value, it shows companies that you can invest in. I'm just going to buy as much as I can. It's going to cost me $100,000. There's a brokerage fee of 10%. I'm going to get 15,000 shares. And then I'm going to go back. I'm going to see if I can find another stock. I don't think it's going to be easy. They're all zeros. I think we got a lot of zeros here too. I saw a company that had some shares. Here's one. Energy X has 20,000 shares. I'm just going to buy whatever I can. It looks like the maximum you can buy from one stock is 15,000. For some reason, it's not letting me buy. Oh, because he has a limit. I'll just buy it. Yeah, for some reason it's limiting how many I can buy. It says now that there's 10,000 available, but it looks like I can't buy it. So I'm going to go look for another company. I saw another company. I'm clicking on company to sort it. That's Energy X, which I just went to. I'm going to try this other company here. Doesn't look like there's any options to buy. It's strange. So you see that I bought some stocks, and as the days go by, it's going to change the value for my return. And since I have 2 investments, it looks like it says 25,000 maybe is the maximum that I can own. I'm not sure. And maybe 50,000 is what I can sell. In the other games, you could increase the number of shares that you could buy or sell using your points. And as you can see, there is no one that's invested in me yet. But I'm going to do another video in a few weeks and see if anyone invests. And of course, I am going to go to the online discussion groups, and I'm going to ask some people to buy my stock. We got another guy here. See if I can buy some of his stock. There's no buy button. Oh, okay. This is what's going on. There's a timer. I got to wait 24 hours before I can buy more shares. So I'm going to have to come back tomorrow and make my next purchases. It's going to be in a different video. If you don't play, your stock goes down. If you sell energy, your stock is going to go up. You have to have income. It's basically your dollar value. It doesn't matter if it's a power plant or a storage unit or cash. It is the dollar value of all of your assets that affects your stock price. One thing that can happen is you can lose all your investment. Like this guy, his stock is going down, which means he probably hasn't played for a couple days. My stock is Cheap B. You'll probably find it if you do a search for it. And you can buy stock in my company by searching for Cheap B. Okay, so this is how you do an IPO. This is an introduction to Energy Manager stock market. And I will do another video after I have looked over a week. You see, we've got the 2 stocks that I bought. We've got the codes, the owner, how many shares I own, and the dollar value. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. I hope it gives you a little bit of insight on how to do an IPO or how to make a stock purchase. Look for a future video around September or October of 2024. You can go to my discussion forum at cheapbooks.cc, go to video games, business management, and then Energy Manager if you have any questions. And I am the owner of cheapbooks.com, which is a website for buying books and textbooks. If you have any questions or comments, please post below.